And we're back with America's least favorite podcast, bringing the counterculture to new lows and winging it hard. This is Let the Freak Speak. I'm Nathaniel Horchata Lopez, and with me is...
Nicholas Salsa Valenzuela. Nitro Nicky.
Nitro Nicky. When did that become a thing?
Yes, last episode we were talking about small soldiers.
Was that last episode?
Yeah, that was last episode.
Yeah, I saw that we apparently the name of the school from Sky High is Sky High. So
Getting lifted.
Yeah, to all our fans out there that were disappointed in the fact that we forgot that Sky High School wasn't called Kurt Russell School for Advanced Superhero Movies, then sorry. Okay.
Imagine if the guy who was on fire, his like hero story, his background was like he was lit
on fire as a kid by his stepdad.
He could do fire, right?
Yeah, he could do fire.
And then
what does it mean to do fire?
These normal kids wanted to smoke pot, and he wanted to smoke pot.
But they didn't have a lighter.
Yeah, they didn't have a lighter.
And he's like, dude, I am a lighter.
Yeah, he is a lighter.
And he's just like...
and he just killed these kids.
He killed them?
Yeah, he killed them.
He stole their pot because he's a villain.
Well, he doesn't have to kill him, actually. He could just get detention after getting high.
I don't think YouTube's going to like this kind of talk this early in the episode. We're talking about Sky High being a murder massacre movie.
It could be just a kid gone wrong by giving
maybe
drugs.
This is him after he leaves Sky High, after he's kicked out of Sky High.
No. This is like his, why he's the bad kid, because he was wanting to get high with his friends.
Because he wanted to get Sky High with his friends.
And he was a human lighter.
He was a human later. He was always a human.
And a lighter.
He was a superhuman. Almost like a super soldier. What would happen if there was a super soldier superhuman? Huh?
It could...
That's like the same thing.
It could take over the world.
Their molecules arranged. What, dude?
There's no super soldiers, man.
One
you
day,
think your brother thinks he's a super soldier?
No. Do you know anybody that thinks they're a super soldier?
No, dude, I'm not. The Oracle doesn't have super soldiers.
We have super seniors. We had super seniors at our high school.
And they go join the military. Some of them. Yeah.
I haven't seen one of them.
You think you'd feel like a super soldier after that?
I was a super senior. I couldn't graduate the year I was supposed to graduate. Why? Well, because I couldn't tell left from right.
The government took me out of school to make me do super soldier.
They were like, you're not doing anything with your time right now.
You weren't really passing all your grades. So I don't think they could have a Steve Rogers super soldier. Every super soldier would have to be like dumbed down, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Like, wouldn't that be worse though? If there's just a bunch of dumb people that have superhero abilities, but like that eventually start turning on them.
Well, we'd have to bring up something.
So we'd have to brainwash them into being
like the
good
Clone Wars.
Good moral compasses.
Like the real Clone Wars, yes.
Are you saying we'd put inhibitor chips in their brain?
Yes, yeah.
I'm going to tell you this much, dude. I don't know how well that would work. You think we could order 66 with American troops during election season?
I wouldn't want an Order 66 type of situation, but
yeah, because who would they be killing?
I think you can brainwash.
Because there's no Jedis that are real. So if there was an Order 66,
who would they be killing?
Who would they be killing? Like who's undesirable in the eyes of the Senate, which would be the government? Who's Palpatine?
Mosquitoes, bugs.
Is Ro Raiden?
I don't want to like.
Is he?
Okay. I don't want to bring people into it. But like if there's any other thing against
we're just going to be entity. So the government is just an entity, a faceless entity. There's no people you vote for because it's just a faceless entity. You've been draining me all day talking about politics.
What the hell
and
then
are you
we
start rolling the cameras and you're just like, I don't want to start bringing names. This guy's like, did you vote yet? Did you vote?
I didn't.
And I'm like, dude, no, I didn't vote. And he's just like, why? It's your American right. It's your civic duty. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, you got to vote. And I was just like, dude,
who'd you vote for?
Me.
Allie Brown?
No, I didn't vote.
I don't vote, dude. Why would I?
Of course you don't vote.
How did we?
You have the face of someone who doesn't vote and will
Really?
never vote.
I'll vote.
For what? Class president of your fucking fraternity?
I don't.
Nick
even-
went to this fraternity. Thought he could fucking graduate from like Sigma Beta Camel Toe or whatever. And look at him now. Just a freak doing a podcast with the light shining on his face and a camera to stare into with his dead eyes because he's working a lifeless job trimming some kind of plant that makes other people happy. But why does it stop making him happy?
Maybe, man. Maybe.
We find ourselves in this repetitive cycle, episode after episode. We're just like, what are we doing
Dude, look at you.
in America?
Look at you, dude. Well, you're the one that brought up something. You're like, oh, don't say this. Hey, before we start the podcast, don't say this.
What did I say?
I can't say it because you told me not to say it.
Oh, yeah.
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 So tell me about that, huh?
Because I don't want people to come in and fucking take everything that I've worked hard to build. People might misconstrue that in any fucking way they want. Yeah, see, you're getting teary-eyed because of how beautiful the way I'm talking.
No, dude,
Isn't it crazy?
Dude,
some people,
I want. No, okay, you're right. Okay.
You want what? Say it.
Dismay in your house. I want.
You want dismay?
Mm-hmm.
You want people to come and steal
Mayday?
You want people to come and steal my German Shepherd?
Yeah, I want.
Like I was accused of doing.
I want people to call the wild you. Steal your husky and then they put into
My Ditterad dogs, bro.
No.
No, because I gave those ones up.
You gave them up, and now
Listen to
you
episode 36.
You gave those up, dude. Now you're just a breeder, bro. You bred this and then some.
Yeah, I make bread. I'm a breeder. I'm a breader.
You're a breadwinner.
No,
You're a bread
I'm
maker.
not. A bread maker.
Mm-hmm. You're a breadwinner, and you're an actual breadwinner.
I'm not.
You did that wrestling meet. You won. They gave you all kinds of banana bread, pumpkin bread.
Pumpkin bread, really good. Banana bread,
some wheat, some rice.
Banana bread from work. Hell yeah!
You just left the wrestling meet, won.
Imagine, can you
bread,
imagine?
Just bread.
You know,
just loaves of Wonder Bread.
Cryptocurrency, bro.
Why?
It's all about bread currency.
Yeah, Wonder Bread.
Everybody's talking about getting that bread, but everybody gets upset whenever I hand them a loaf of bread after they did a good job at work. It's like, what, dude? You're going to feed your family. You're getting that bread. You're putting bread on the table. How many bread metaphors are there? How many breadaphores are there?
What's those Mexican donuts?
Breadaphores, trademark. Let the freak speak. What?
Breadaphores.
They're bread metaphors.
Yeah, I get it.
Exactly.
I get it.
Putting bread on the table. Let's get this bread.
What are those? The
bread
Mexican
always
donuts?
Rises.
The Mexican donuts. What are those called?
Delicious.
Yes, they are.
I don't know. Are they
Called
Mexican
delicious.
donuts
They're Mexican.
or
The Mexican word for delicious? You mean Spanish word? No, Mexican.
No, Mexican.
Yeah, I only speak Mexican.
So I went to this Mexican restaurant the other day called Don Juan's.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Don Juan's Mexican Grill, Glendale.
Oh.
Pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
There's also a place called Don Chewy's.
Oh.
I haven't gone there, so I have no honest opinion on there. But
what'd you get from Don Juan's?
I got some enchiladas. They're pretty good.
What?
Nice experience.
What kind of enchiladas?
I got green enchiladas with shredded beef.
Did they serve chips?
Yes.
Lime or lemon?
Nothing but two different salsas, green and red salsa.
What?
So.
Dang, they gave you two. Did it taste like it was fresh or with tomato sauce?
It tasted pretty. The green salsa tasted really fresh. The red salsa was okay.
Tasted like tomato sauce?
Not so tomato saucy, but not.
Being salsa now, I know the difference.
Yeah, Nick knows all about salsa.
Tomato sauce and fresh salsa.
What about it?
Fresh tomatoes.
Yeah.
There's a different taste.
Yeah, tomatoes that you picked off of your spaghetti orchard.
Yeah,
you can't fool everybody, bro.
My red sauce spaghetti orchard.
You're actually Italian.
There's just a bunch of noodles growing on a grapevines.
What if you found out you weren't actually Mexican, but you were Italian or Sicilian, but your like family moved to California and that's where they got like so influenced by Chicano culture?
I couldn't.
You couldn't fathom it?
No. In the way of like I couldn't know how to act Sicilian, so like it'd be like this kind of like
culture shock.
No, it would be like kind of probably offensive on how I'm trying to be a different culture at that point.
Yeah, because people be like, he's salsa, but now we're going to have to call him Nikki Sicilian Valenzuela.
Marinara.
Marinara.
Parmesan.
Marinara.
Marinara.
Parmesan. It's not fucking marinara.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, go to some Italian restaurant. Can I be like, can I get this spaghetti with some marinara sauce?
And
they laugh in your fucking face.
The Gucci, the Goonie,
Gnocchi.
the Goonie. It's spelled with G, man.
Yeah, GNOO. Yeah,
the Goonie.
The Goonie. Can I get some more of your Goonies, please?
with the Mar sauce.
With the mana sauce.
Yo, can you put that Mondo sauce?
Hey, you got any more of that Mandalorian sauce? This is the way.
Yo, dude, can you guys put mother's milk in this spaghetti?
You put milk of manganese in here. I have to go to the bathroom. I haven't been pooping for a couple days.
Can you guys mix this with Pepto-Bismol?
Pepto-Bismol. Is that what you said?
Is it Pepto-Bismol?
It's Pepto. Pepto-Bismol.
I haven't seen a commercial in a while.
So you forgot how to say it.
I don't use it.
You have any of that Pepto-Bismol?
That was Pepmo.
I should just document every word that you missay. Write a book about it.
I was thinking
Make
about
millions off of it and never give you a penny of that.
But are you using my name?
Yeah, it's called The Book of Nick. There once was a character named Nick who once did a show.
No, man, it's canceled.
The show's canceled?
Stop.
My book.
You know what I was thinking about though?
What?
I was thinking about
some marinara sauce.
Wouldn't it be
Wouldn't it be a treat
a
for
good
the
fun?
fans? Wouldn't it be good fun for the fans?
A good fun.
A good fun.
A good thing. No, a good fun. Just good fun.
Would it be
at your funeral?
At my funeral.
You have character actors.
I have fish to play the concert.
I'm gonna invite president character actors to my.
Of course.
To my funeral, so you guys can talk to presidents.
And then this
is like, I knew Nick. it's like a JFK with the.
This is what they'll say. Make sure you guys register to vote. It's voting season. Here's a pamphlet that'll help you pick. Make sure you don't legalize weed. Someone's kid committed suicide because they smoked it.
Can I get a John Lennon for you?
At my funeral?
Yeah. No,
you can get a Kansas impersonator and they have to play Dust in the Wind.
A Kansas impersonator?
Yeah, the band Kansas that plays the song Dust in the Wind.
A Kansas cover band?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
From the place Kansas.
And then I'm going to have character actors who are going to act like them, but they're not going to be
Is Kansas a state or a place in a state?
Huh?
Is Kansas...
It's a state.
Kansas is a state.
Yeah.
Give me a name of a town from Kansas.
Queens Creek.
That sounds like it could be in like
no,
I guarantee there's a Queens Creek somewhere in every state. Queens Creek, New York. Queensboro.
Buckeye?
There's a Buckeye in Arizona.
Yeah.
Give me something
Vail?
different. Another place from Arizona. Arkansas, Kansas. That's what we're trying to name Kansas, not Arkansas.
Kansas.
Kansas. Little Rock, Kansas?
Gettysburg.
Is Gettysburg in Kansas? No, Gettysburg, Massachusetts. Come on, dude. Think with your head.
Paris.
Paris, France. Paris, Texas. Paris, New York.
Kansas.
Paris,
Kansas.
Arizona. Paris.
I don't know if
California.
there's a Paris, Kansas.
There's not. Wichita. Where's Wichita?
Kansas, Tucson, Kansas.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm about to cancel this podcast. Get rid of my subscription to the best subscription place that you can go to. This is unofficial sponsor plug. Go to transistor.fm, and if you make an account there and give them your money, you can totally have a place to put your podcast. And guess what? You don't even have to go to these individual sites to put your podcast up on there. They'll do it for you. That's the whole thing. Sponsor us, transistor.fm, and if you don't, why the fuck am I even using you? Balls in your court.
What would you do in Kansas?
Definitely use transistor.fm to upload my podcasts. Balls in your court.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the place that we use to upload our podcasts. It's easy. Let me show you. Just go to transistor.fm.
No, dude, shut the fuck up.
Is it weird that I've always, like, ever since I was younger,
Why'd you
wanted to make commercials?
No, that's pretty fine. But why?
Why?
Yeah.
Some commercials are hilarious.
Why do you just try to
Nowadays
you try to commercial? You're trying to
commercialize everything?
Yeah, you're trying.
Yeah, because I'm a business
Even-
mover. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not just some sitting duck trying to fucking hitch my coattails to someone else. Okay, hitch my ride to someone else's coattails. Okay.
And I'll lead into the commercial.
Okay, so I am leading into the commercial.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you ever felt like someone's trying to hit to your coattails? Beat the shit out of them with the new shit beater bat. The shit beater bat comes with one function. It'll fuck up the person that you're trying to beat the shit out of. Not for kids or wives.
You're Tim Robbins quoting, bro.
Tim Robinson. Yeah, and he's gonna listen. Tim Robinson's gonna listen to this podcast and he's gonna be like, "Whoa, I just did a kickflip on my Instagram story. Ha ha ha. Detroiters joke. Fucking Sam Richards is there and he's just like, I'm totally like we're like totally best friends, and I'm like, Werewolves Within was awesome, and then they get me for I Think You Should Leave season 4. It's gonna happen. You know, my favorite sketch TV show, unofficial sponsor of this.
Is that
podcast.
who you would want to pick you up?
If I could act on any show,
it'd be.
I think I would get a pretty good goddamn start on I Think You Should Leave. I fit the bill, Tim.
Look at you. Always looking hungry.
Exactly, dude. I love hot dogs as well. And knowing someone else loves hot dogs just as much as me.
You always look hungry.
It just makes me feel like we're simpatico. And, you know, you've worked on SNL. I've worked at the Salmon Well Pool. We're basically the same people.
I hope you reach the biggest man in Salmon Well.
You want me to be the biggest man in Salmon Well? I will, because I'll be on I Think You Should Leave season 4. Waiting for that call, Tim. Ball's in your court.
You're trying to fight the biggest man in Tucson?
I will fight the biggest man in Tucson and Phoenix.
After you become the biggest, you have to go around boxing the other biggest.
In what sense of biggest do you mean? Because when you say biggest,
Obese.
I mean, okay.
Yes.
So we're in the same we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Am I Butterball? The fighter that was...
No, you're trying to become 600-pound man. But you have to get up to fight
I got to
the
get
other
up
biggest.
and be somebody.
No, you have to just fight the other biggest.
So I don't got to get up and be somebody.
You are being somebody when you gain that weight.
So I got to get up and be somebody.
You've been listening to Slightly Stupid?
Is that Slightly Stupid? I thought that was an ODB lyric.
Yeah, it is an ODB lyric, but they also sampled that.
Okay. So Slightly Stupid did it first then, huh?
No.
They sampled ODB.
No, I thought
and for
that's
some
what
reason, for some reason, Slightly Stupid did it first, even though ODB is the one that said it, huh?
The cadence you gave it. Okay, dude.
Huh.
Okay.
Tim,
Okay,
balls in your court, buddy. I'm waiting for that call. Eating a hot dog every minute until you call. Hit up my Instagram. You know where to find me, buddy.
What's your favorite
This podcast is going to take us
fast
places.
food breakfast from?
Fast food breakfast. It's a good question. Jack in the Box is pretty solid.
Yeah? Have you had Taco Bell breakfast yet?
I have. Not a fan.
No? I heard it's good. That's not good?
Yeah, what about you, Nick? What's your favorite fast food breakfast? What is it?
Chick-fil-A.
Of course it is.
It's good. You ever had their...
I have. What, their chicken biscuit?
No.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Their breakfast sandwich.
What does their breakfast sandwich consist of?
Why are you acting like that?
Acting like what? I'm curious. I want to know.
You were just like, what is yours? I asked you a question, and then you asked me the same question, but you're giving me attitude.
Because I feel like there's a fat joke coming up.
No, there isn't. I was just asking you.
You know I stress you because of you, right?
Where you got a little mad or something? You got
No, dude, I just know. I just know you're trying to make fun of me for being a little big.
No, dude.
I got a little big, okay?
Dude,
I let myself go a little.
You're not letting yourself go.
I love breakfast at fast food places. Kill me, sue me, whatever.
Okay, dude. Ask me a question. That one's too sensitive for you. At fast food breakfast, It's too sensitive of a subject for you.
What other places do you go besides Chick-fil-A to get fast food breakfast?
Burger King.
You go to Burger King?
They got French toast sticks.
Of course you get French toast sticks.
McDonald's has the fucking hash brown.
That's all you get from McDonald's for breakfast?
Yeah, just hash brown. Sometimes I think about getting the pancakes, but I'm like, nah.
Are you my dad?
Your dad gets the pancakes?
Yeah, he used to like.
That's pretty cool.
Like a dying breed of people that go to McDonald's and they're like, yeah, give me the pancakes. It's got hash browns and it's got fucking scrambled eggs on the side.
I wouldn't eat the scrambled egg, but you wouldn't want the pancake?
I love pancakes.
Yeah.
I will never order hotcakes from fucking McDonald's.
Okay, then what's yours? Is it just Jack in the Box?
Well, Jack in the Box is probably like prime.
What do you get there?
They got all kinds of crazy sandwiches. Like a breakfast burger.
They have a breakfast burger?
Yeah, they just toss an egg on a burger and it's just like, this is good.
Would you consider
McDonald's has good breakfast.
Dennys a fast food?
No, Dennys is America's favorite diner. I love Dennys.
Yeah, me too.
It is.
You like IHOP?
Are you saying which one do I prefer more?
No, I just like Dennys a lot.
I like Dennys a lot.
Really
Dennys
like
is like, I feel like IHOP was more money whenever I was younger, so like I never really got to go to Dennys. I mean IHOP because it's like you have a big family. No one wants to fucking. I mean IHOP's a little bit more pricey. You know, you pay for a little bit less of crackhead.
You know any Denny stories?
Yeah.
You have a Denny story?
Yep.
Yeah.
One time I was at Dennys.
And you just ate breakfast?
I did, yeah.
Or did something happen?
I'm sure things have happened at Dennys before.
Yeah. Did someone rob it?
No, but eventually
happened right there.
Eventually we're gonna have a cat named Jose on the show, and he'll be able to tell us about all of his crazy Dennys stories about his friends just hollering at girls and being like
at Dennys,
like fucking wasted at Dennys, being like, "Hey, let me raw dog you. When do you get off of work? I'll take the moons over my hammy. Extra bacon, 2 pancakes, and your phone number, baby."
Can I get the lumberjack slam?
Let me get the
spaghetti and meatballs.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with the country fried steak. Oh, and the Grand Slam. Woo! That's what they do, man. Can you believe that people actually watch this show? What are you guys doing with your life?
Damn, you're taking swipes at the audience.
I'm taking swipes at the audience. No, I'm not talking about the audience and the camera. Not if you're watching this on your TV right now. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the live studio audience that you're never going to be a part of. You know why? Because we film in Kansas.
We're in Kansas.
It's a small town. Nobody would even know. It's not even on the map.
Yeah,
So
who cares?
it's like almost in the forest.
It's like Oracle.
It's like Oracle, Kansas.
It's like Oracle, Kansas.
What if
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's wanted to sponsor us because they really like our hotcakes take? Our hot take on the hot cakes.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, have it your way.
I just heard Kid Cudi do a
McDonald's
radio commercial for McDonald's.
I bet that dude made
Get the new Graham Slam fucking.
Get the new McDouble
It's the fucking
McDonald's.
burger in the middle of the pancakeys.
Get the Moon Man burger.
the Moon Man burger. Fries.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We drenched the fries in maple syrup so they're extra soggy. You know that
They're
lettuce
soggy.
also soaked in syrup. Lettuce and fries with a burger and 2 pancakes.
Syrup pancakes.
And that's not
guess
all.
what we mix in the ketchup? You guessed it. Syrup.
The new Moon Man.
The new Moon Man special delivery deluxe album.
And if you order an extra $10.99, you'll be able to get the same combo, but instead of pancakes, hash browns.
Instead of hash browns, you can trade that in for heroin. You just say you want your Moon Man grunge style. Extra curdy. And they'll give you a shotgun round.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for sponsoring us, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ray Kroc, founder. Not the real founder. But
What's the guy from the Sex Pistols?
I don't know.
Sid,
I was told. Oh, Sid
Vicious.
Yeah.
Can you, Sex Pistols, Sid Vicious, my burger, please? Yeah.
Are you saying you want me to fuck your burger with a pistol? I'll do it. I'll do it. But you gotta pay me $10 right now. Here and there.
Jimi Hendrix it up.
You want me to overdose this?
Little Peep.
Little,
Can you Peep those fries.
You want me to overdose them in Tucson? What about Little Peep?
John Belushi the Subway sandwich.
You want me to die too young? Incredibly talented and too young? Because of his drug disease?
Can you Chris Farley the Shake?
Another person that died too young because of their drug addiction disease?
Can you Mozart this piano?
What?
No, that's Beethoven.
Oh, fuck.
Mozart died when he was like 33.
How did he die?
I think sickness.
He got down with the sickness?
Where's Mozart from?
Yeah, Mozart was from Kansas too.
We'll name this after Mozart. Kansas. That's what they used. That was his nickname. Mozart was nicknamed Kansas.
If we were to get merchandise, what do you think the fans would want to see? You guys better
Mozart down with the sickness.
Mozart playing down with the sickness.
Let's just get these cultural music icons and just totally shit on them.
Okay. The really good ones though, like not the ones that we really care about.
No, wait. What do you mean? Who do you care about besides your wife? That's pretty fucked up, man.
What do you mean? I like music.
Yeah, but why do you care about it? You know,
because it saved my life.
Keep going.
Music has saved my life, bro. Has it saved yours yet? Once it saves your life, you'll be left to talk like this. Do you think the podcast would go well if I could only talk like this? Mm-hmm. If this is the cadence of voice that I could only bring? Mm-hmm. So I was at the grocery store the other day, and while I was at the grocery store the other day, I went and, I was getting some groceries because that's why you go to the grocery store the other day.
Of course. And
while I was at that grocery store the other day, the grocery store was a Fry's, by the way. So I was at the grocery store, that Fry's grocery store, by the way. I was getting those groceries, and I just wanted to turn this podcast off so bad because why is his voice sounding like that? So while I was in this grocery store, I pulled my phone out and I'm looking at it, and people are passing me by at their carts because it's a grocery store. I can't fucking keep doing it.
You can't do your grocery bid.
It's not a bit. It's a Fitbit bit. This episode is sponsored by Fitbit.
Where were you going with that?
I wasn't. Yeah, I was just seeing how
you didn't even do anything funny yet.
It wasn't supposed to be funny.
Yeah, dude.
I was saying, would you be able to do a podcast with me if that's how I talk?
You didn't have sex.
If that's how I talk. If that's how I talk.
While you were in the store.
If that's how I talk. You want to do that to me? That's how I talk.
I like that if you talk like that.
You like the podcast better if I talk like this? Mm-hmm. Well, it's not happening. I talk like this. I talk like a real American. Okay.
Talk like a sailor.
Arr, this is Let the Freak Speak. I'm Nathaniel. Matt Damon Lopez.
The pirate Matt Damon Lopez.
Matt the Blackbeard Damon. What do you want from me, man? I'm just a guy trying to make it in this world. I feel like I have to say this to you every episode. I feel like I have to explain myself every episode. It's like,
explain yourself.
Let the freak speak. Parentheses. Horchata explains himself to Salsa because apparently Salsa's losing touch with reality and doesn't remember who his friends really are.
Oh, what?
Does that ever happen to you? Waiting for that call, Tim.
What are you talking about?
You know.
I'm losing all sense of reality and
Yeah. Ever since you got that mind stone. You're
It
just
was
like,
this-
my mind's so big. Thanos ain't got dick on me.
it was a big bloke looking for stones, huh?
Some big old bloke looking for stones.
You know what stone you are? A stoner.
You know what stone you are?
What?
Stone Cold Dead.
You know what
Stone Cold Killer.
Oh,
Because all the ladies want a piece of Nick. They're always commenting in our comments. They're just like, who's that handsome man on the right side of the screen with the long hair and the cool band T-shirts? The other guy is just like, looks like he's a hot dog eater, but also looks like he is
he
part
always
hot dog.
looks hungry.
Okay. No. It's not what they say, dude.
You look like
The fans don't say that. Stop it.
You love looking at a bag of chips, huh?
Stop it. I like eating a bag of chips.
And you
I
like-
don't like looking at it while I'm eating it.
No, you like looking at it.
What do you
Like
like?
if someone
Hey,
has a
do
bag
you-
of chips, you like looking at
You
it.
like looking at cows when you kill them? When you notoriously kill your cows? Nick's big cow murderer. Nick would go to In-N-Out every day if he could.
You'd think you could kill a cow and then eat it and in and out. Yes.
You just throw your dead cow on the counter. You're like, grill her up, buddy. This is going to be cheaper, right? I brought
Just
my
the
own meat.
whole cow.
It's like you didn't even skin it. Yeah, I just killed it in the parking lot.
Good thing this is Vale. It's baby cow.
Veal.
Veal. Vale?
Veal's a place.
Oh, we're
Veal's a place.
okay.
Veal's an animal.
Yummy.
Yummy. Vale.
Vale.
Vale, Arizona. Yummy. Oh.
Yo, this goes out to every place that
goes-
doesn't get mentioned
This goes out to Veal, Arizona.
during the weather channel, and we don't know how hot you are because you're too small to be referenced.
Yeah. I'll tell you this much. Phoenix is hot.
Yeah.
How do people live there? The truth is that they don't. Everybody carpools away from Phoenix. And then they come back to Phoenix to work. You look, dude, there's no houses in Phoenix at all.
How
Go to Phoenix right now. Anybody that's skeptical about this, go to Phoenix right now. And then laugh at yourself because you went to Phoenix on the whim of a podcast host. Haha, joke's on you, you dumb fucking idiot. Why did you go to Phoenix? Huh? Look at you. Look at you. Your tank's almost empty. 110 out there. What are they doing? Why did they go to Phoenix? I was just joking. Don't they know that I was just joking? Why'd they go to Phoenix? I'm really unhinged this episode.
Why, man? What's wrong? Did a group of gang solve the case of...
A group of gang?
no.
That's the Mexican.
A group of gang? I said a group.
That's
Did a gang of kids, solve the mystery?
yeah, the mystery
And then
of
you
who
were-
shit my pants.
Yeah, and they were like, it was you. And you're like, oh, damn. The mystery gang solved it again. And those kids pissed you off, ruined your week.
They beat the shit out of me.
They beat the shit out of you. Johnny Quest? What did Johnny Quest
you know
do?
what they
Those
never
group of
you know
kids?
what they never show in Scooby Doo?
What?
They never show the ending where the mystery gang is demanding that you fucking pay them their fee for solving the mystery. Why do you think they have a fucking Great Dane?
I thought they were a community service.
Bro, how are they paying for fucking fuel? How are they paying for food?
Velma.
How are they?
not Velma. Daphne. She's rich.
Is she?
Yeah. And
Oh,
a pup
so her-
named Scooby-Doo,
so her dad is just-
Dooby-Doo,
her da-
Dooby-Doo.
So her dad is just funny.
There's a mystery gang in town, Scooby.
Okay, so what you're telling me?
A pup named Nathaniel. My name is Nate. Just call me Nate.
Okay, this isn't Nathan's Famous Hot Dogs, okay? I just watched a documentary about that. Really interesting business.
Was it mouth-watering?
I fucking love hot dogs, so yes, of course.
You're eating candy, simulating
So-
it's hot dog.
You know, I want to buy
Just
hot
like-
dogs.
You're just getting
I
clumping up
You
candy.
know
So
what?
it's
I
hot dog
ate a
shaped.
hot dog yesterday. Probably one of the most grossest ways you could ever eat a hot dog. You're in Walmart,
Uh-huh.
and they have a hot rack where they put like their rotisserie chickens.
Of course.
They sometimes put popcorn chicken there. They've got egg rolls.
Uh-huh.
They also toss some Nathan's hot dogs
And
there.
chimichangas.
Guess how much a Nathan's hot dog is? $1. Pretty affordable, considering that whenever Nathan's Famous Hot Dogs first opened in Coney Island back in the 50s or no, the 20s. This dude was working at the place that supposedly invented hot dogs.
Okay.
This dude left that place, started his own business. Hot dogs used to be 10 cents there. His place, you get a hot dog for 5 cents. He undercut the person that created hot dogs, made more fucking money. He also invented the first hot dog eating contest. July 4th, 1926, I believe.
Why? What was the whole
The
idea?
purpose of hot dog eating
Well, I
contest?
imagine it's a promoting thing, but like
To sell your fucking hot dogs.
yeah.
And guess how many hot dogs were eaten by the winner of the first hot dog eating contest?
How many?
13
He ate 13?
in a minute.
It's pretty sick.
It's pretty fucking awesome, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Should we have a hot dog eating
You
contest?
think he had any experience prior?
I don't know.
Man, an amateur. He was just like going.
Because there were no such thing as hot dog eating contests.
Yeah. So he was just like, that's hard.
He's
That's
just
hard.
like I
did
really
three-
just like hot dogs.
Yeah, he was like, yeah. Because people could do like 20 now and shit.
See, the thing that was so cool about hot dogs is how mobile they could be. You just get it in your hand and you're good. Drive your car, eat a hot dog. You know,
my God.
drive your car, eat a hot dog. You know, go, do your work, eat a hot dog.
With your coffee right next to you.
You're in Vietnam, eat a hot dog.
You're drinking.
You go on a date with a girl, eat her.
You can get out here in Vietnam is the hot dog water.
These Nathan hot dogs.
And the hot dog water. It's cleaner than the water out here. I'm like, oh,
Why would you say that?
you're just drinking hot dog
You
water.
know, we get a lot of views from Vietnam.
Do we?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I want you to apologize in Vietnamese.
I'll bring more hot dogs next time I'm around.
Great. Well, there goes our 6 billion followers
Dude, they
from
have
Vietnam.
they have clean water over there. It's just in some of the water
There's hot dogs.
there's hot dog. The hot dog water could be cleaner in some parts of there, right?
What if?
You could say the same thing about Flint, Michigan. Hot dog water is probably cleaner than the Flint, Michigan water.
How are you making your hot dogs? Though? Where are you getting the water from?
Water bottles.
Fucking Sparklets. You're making a killing out there. Sparklets an Arizona company.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? The
Do we-
the Sparklets
Yeah,
truck.
yeah. Did we get that much water?
I don't
to
know.
have a water company?
I
in
mean,
Arizona?
there's the Arizona Water Company.
Yeah, but don't they manage water? Isn't it like
Yeah,
a
they
management
manage water being sent to places,
Yeah.
you know, and all that jazz.
Oh.
The Jazz
This is the
versus the
serious topic. We
Lakers.
just really get into the Arizona pipeline company.
It's not a pipeline company.
Water-
It's a water company,
Yeah.
and they have.
Isn't it water pipeline?
Well, they have water pipes. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the Superior water system, Superior, Arizona. Here's this. We're gonna get into our serious conversation. I know some of our fans don't like us being kooky and silly all the time. So if you want to know who they are, just go to 85631.com. We've made a bulletin of our fans that are our biggest complainers, and we've doxed them. We've put their home addresses, who they live with, all that information.
What they have in their house.
How much they're making, their income, basically all of their receipts that we can find online. We're just posting them as we go because
Favorite foods that you can poison.
they want us to talk about serious things. So here we go. We're going to talk about the Superior Water Pipeline. You guys ready? You ready?
Yeah, who was it built by?
It was built by Resolution Copper back in the 50s.
Or what was the goal?
The goal was to get water into their mining town and to the mine.
How many workers?
Couldn't tell you that.
And are you using it for you're trying to
They're using
shift it?
for they have. So they have wells. They have 3 wells that are out by Florence Junction.
Uh-huh.
And then from there they've built their like refinement stuff. You know, their stuff to make sure the water's healthy, clean, and all that. That gets sent in an above ground water line 27 miles into Superior.
Yeah.
And then it goes to a reservoir tank where it fills up there, and then the overflow fills up into another tank, and from there, there's like coolers and stuff that cools the water down, all that good stuff.
How many workers did it take?
Couldn't fucking tell you that, dude, but I know that maintaining it, they probably got a shifting 5 or 6 people.
Really?
Not that many people to maintain it nowadays, now that they're not building anything,
Okay.
It's just maintaining, make sure that, like, because it's above ground, people will, like, shoot at it.
Yeah, people shoot at it.
People shoot at it. Sometimes it'll spring leaks, and, even just, like, a fucking bullet hole will fucking... Because the pressure's going at, like, fucking 5,000 PSI. That's pounds per square inch. It's fucking a lot of water, bro. You put your hand in there, you're pulling a stump, And, so basically, they've got water in Superior.
Good for them.
Yeah. Anyways, Shaquille O'Neal was talking to me about, he wants to come on the show. Says he's a big Freak fan. Loves Freak Fridays. I said, hey, man, you're a rock star. You need to chill out. I mean, we're not that big yet. And he's like, no, I'll make you as big as me. And I'm like, I'm not sucking you, Shaq. And he's like, dude, why not? And I was just like, because I had to be really serious right now. Talk about water. Now I'm talking about sucking Shaq's pee-pee? What's going on here? What's up? What's up with that? What up with that? Like, come on. What do you have to say for yourself? What's your super serious talk? If you have to be super serious about one thing, what are you going to be super serious about? I feel like that's how I always ask my questions.
If I could be super serious about anything, man, I don't know. My notes don't really have anything.
Yeah, your notes.
Maybe
all your notes say is make sure to tell the audience to go vote. Like, you keep harping on that. This whole episode is, what is it? Freaks go to the polls? What? Like, what polls? Stripper polls? Nick's all about strip clubs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you are, huh?
Wait.
I'm gonna clip that so hard. Did you not catch that?
No, what'd you do?
I said the freaks go to the polls. I was like, what, the stripper polls? It's like, Nick's all about the strip clubs, and then you're just like, yeah, man. Clipping that hard. Your grandma's gonna be pissed.
Okay, I got a serious topic.
Let's hear it.
Sweatshops, man. We can get to that.
Oh yeah, Nick wanted to talk about sweatshops for some reason. No, I wanted to hear what you had to say about it because I was actually very curious.
I think I was gonna make a joke about it, like
what's funny about sweatshops?
Oh man, okay. If you're gonna say that, then let's not talk about sweatshops.
No.
We gotta
be funny. You make your joke.
No,
you stand by it.
No, we got a whole audience.
Stand by. We have a sweatshop.
No, everyone's.
Hey, we have a sweatshop.
Yeah,
and it's not funny.
I was just gonna say.
You know how many people come in there with five fingers and then leave with 4?
Podcast sweatshop.
Almost a daily occurrence.
Podcast sweatshop.
Yeah, for that merch that's coming out in 2025.
Just
we're getting it ready for you guys.
Filled with podcast being made.
A podcast sweatshop?
Yeah.
What is? I mean, don't they do that like with like BTS? Aren't they like one of those bands that was like forced to be a talented?
I don't know, man. It
like
could
Korean musicians, right?
I guess. I mean, is that true?
I mean, that's what I've heard. Like they go through like almost like school of how to be
in a boy band.
Yeah,
and to sing.
You've heard about that, right?
No.
So there's like they get like training and stuff, and like there's these contracts that they have to sign. I'm pretty
sure boy bands
are
sweatshops.
Are boy bands the new sweatshops?
Because I was gonna say podcasting sweatshops.
Like, what do you mean in that sense? Podcasting.
You just have people
Just
that you have to make them do.
So basically, you
podcasts.
have a sweatshop and you have all of the people that work in the sweatshop, but instead of
And then-
making sweaters per se,
or
they're
shoes.
making podcasts.
Yes.
There's bound to be some hits. What are they talking about?
They're talking
Well,
about.
I went in here with 5 fingers, and I left with 4. The audience loves that kind of talk. It's like, yeah, I was making a pair of Jordan 3s. Like, yeah, I was working on the iPhone 10. They were
They're still making sweaters, podcasting.
They're like, yeah, I was making the iPhone 10, and because of how many Americans wanted to just keep consuming it, well, guess what, dude? That's why they call me Nubs now. So think about that whenever you're using your iPhone 10 to record your podcast episodes, you freaks. 2 of them.
Okay, I get it, dude. Okay.
How do you feel about...
I get it. Okay, I get it. It's too serious. It's not funny, okay?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I thought I rattled off some pretty good jokes right now.
No, it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Thank
It's
you.
hilarious. We've never had to deal with that.
What are you gonna say?
It's so funny that we've never had to deal with that. It's so funny that we've never had to go through something so hard like that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
How do you feel about...
Not going through the sweatshop pandemic?
You ever heard of the Triangle Waste Fire?
Epidemic? Would it be an epidemic or a pandemic?
An epidemic would be... pandemic would be sickness. Epidemic would be if it just keeps happening.
Yeah, okay. The sweatshop
There's
epidemic.
an epidemia of it.
I was never forced to do labor.
Yeah, we kind of chose to do labor to make money.
But even then, it's not really labor.
Some jobs are
Well,
labor
yours is
intensive.
labor. I would say.
Sometimes.
Mine requires minimum.
Apparently, I
labor.
haven't earned my stripes, but that's neither here nor there.
I haven't earned my stripes either. no.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only time I think about stripes is when I think about
When you're watching Stripes,
the old American flag, and when I'm saluting it every morning and singing.
I think about the zebra and the
America the
fucking
Beautiful, and I'm
horse
just like,
races.
America. Imagine if I
Wait.
came
What was that movie called with the zebra and the horse races?
Racing Stripes.
Yeah, racing stripes. That's what I think of.
I was gonna say serious. Back onto like, we're gonna keep this podcast serious for all you serious listeners out there, NPR motherfuckers. How do you feel about like seeing like the giving out free cell phones and like free Wi-Fi? Like those little like
Kiosks?
tents that set up
Yeah.
in the middle of like the corner of the streets and stuff.
Uh-huh.
What are your thoughts on that? Like, why do you think that is becoming more popular?
Do they actually give them free stuff?
I mean, I was passing by like 3 of them that said free Wi-Fi. And
I hope Cricket makes it back. That's all I'm saying.
is Cricket in the one
I don't
doing
know.
this?
It looks like
Cricket Wireless.
it looks like fucking.
Wasn't there a commercial like always a couch?
What's that one of the orange logo back in the day?
AT&T,
No.
the little circle with the X like person.
Yeah.
That was AT&T.
That was AT&T.
I believe that was AT&T's old
Okay.
logo.
Oh shit. Okay.
Or
Is it Virgin?
Virgin Mobile was the one.
What are they trying to bring back? That's all.
They're not trying. I don't think they're trying to bring anything back. I think they're just trying to give people what they deem
Access.
a necessity.
That's good.
I mean,
People
yeah, I guess
deserve free
the
phones.
internet is kind of a necessity. Even if you don't have a home, how are you supposed to get a job somewhere if you don't have internet?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you can't go stay in Starbucks because they're gonna kick you out because you don't have money to buy a Starbucks, and then they just brutally assault you because you've been shitting in their bathroom for 10 days. And of course, you miss a couple times. Sorry, dude. I'm eating fucking shrubs and berries. I live in a fucking wash.
Oh, dude, I was leaving my brother's place in Tucson, and it's near construction and stuff. But there's
Yeah.
like this big overpass. But the overpass is also like outside of it's a field, and it looks like it's more of a waterway overpass.
Oh yeah.
So, it's like a tunnel,
Yeah.
and only water comes out from it. And
Water and
I just
other
see
people.
this like tarp
Mhm.
around the edge of it, in the opening. And this guy just comes out with his backpack and everything. I think people were living in there.
Oh yeah,
I
dude.
was like, oh my God.
In
be
Phoenix,
dope
you'll
setup.
see like because of how hot it is,
Mhm.
you'll see like shrubs and stuff, and then like a tarp thrown over, and like people just making like these own little things to where they just like keep out of the fucking sun. But I mean, I think the government just wants to be able to track everybody.
And there are water passageways.
I mean, they're like, yeah, dude. I mean, sure, you've got free internet. Kevin Padilla. But guess what? You may not have a home. But I know where you are. Now I can euthanize you because population control's real. And if this podcast doesn't come out next week, you know why. The government has gotten to us. They want to shut down everything we know about population control. Dang, dude, this podcast went real Alex Jones real quick.
Oh, our population control.
Is that serious enough for you guys? Population control, overpasses, construction, brother's house? Come on.
Yeah, you're it's just like they're just taking you like very casually, and you're like, why am I going? They're like, oh, population control.
You're just like, oh, okay.
Oh, I was picked. Oh.
It's like, does that mean I live or does that mean I die? It's like, we haven't really decided yet. We're gonna kind of assess you.
Well, we kind of have other people in line.
It's like, well, I'm chilling here. You can go get them if you really want. I mean, don't taser me, bro. Remember when that was a big thing? Don't taser me, bro. It was like a viral thing.
Really?
Yeah, someone was about to get tasered by a security officer, and they said, "Don't taser me, bro," and then they got tasered. Don't taser me, bro.
Bro.
We're actually gonna get "Don't Taser Me, Bro" on here.
Make that into a commercial.
Don't taser me, bro.
Okay. I get
Virgin Mobile. Don't taser me, bro.
Virgin Mobile. T-Mobile's. Don't taser me, bro.
I can't wait till our Patreon takes off. Tell your friends about this podcast because once we get more people watching this show, we're gonna do more stuff, aren't we, Nikki?
Yeah, we can do more.
We're gonna do like a.
We're
gonna rip off so many other people's Patreon ideas. Nice. We're gonna do a cooking show. We're gonna do like where we taste test things. We're basically gonna do a word for word remake of a bunch of other people's Patreon episodes. Nice. And they're not even gonna know because they don't even subscribe to our Patreon. But
we don't even have one
yet because we need you guys to share, like, subscribe, comment, do something for the fucking algorithm that makes us more popular. And if anybody could get this episode or just the clip of me talking to Tim Robinson, I mean, why wouldn't you hire me, Tim?
He wants
I'm
it.
great.
He wants it.
And I know you're probably like, oh, this guy's too hype beast. This guy's too, like, he's too out there. He's too, like, he's seeking it. No, dude, I got bad anxiety. And I need this.
I really need this.
I need this, Tim.
Yeah.
Need it. Where's your diverse cast? Where's your Mexican? Right here, buddy. That's where he is. Lopez.
He's had those wrinkles since he was 12.
Exactly. I can play a 43-year-old or I can play a 26-year-old that looks 43. But yeah, seriously, once everybody starts picking up the show, caring about it like you guys say you do.
Yes, yeah.
We're going to have a Patreon. It's going to be funny because we've already got some fucking funny ideas brewing for this Patreon.
But thank you for listening.
No,
not yet.
We got to rub their noses.
Yes, okay. Keep doing it.
You guys need to
You're the best at it.
Doing it.
I see you grab your cats by their little head and you just go.
Like, you better be subscribing to the podcast too, you motherfucker. If you guys don't subscribe to this podcast, then why are we even, why are we friends with it? Why are we friends if you're not subscribing to our podcast? You guys are going to cause a rift in this friendship.
You guys make us friends by subscribing to this podcast.
Exactly. Our friendship grows with your subscriptions, your likes, your comments. Even if your comment is as dumb as Sky High is the school. Just kidding. It's not a stupid comment. We appreciate any comment. Even if it is dumb as like, the school from Sky High is
one of the new things. Hey, I can say one of the new things we're gonna get Arizona flag.
Yeah,
we might be getting an Arizona
Nick is
flag.
a big Doug Ducey fan. That's why he's just like, make sure you vote. He's voting. He's also voting for the guy that's like, stop critical race theory.
You love.
Guy knows how to pitch to white people.
You love.
Not Nick, but the guy who says
Who's
that.
the woman who has her? She's next to Trump.
Some fucking news anchor lady.
Yeah, that's she's the news anchor lady.
Yeah, cool. Everybody's trying to be Ronald Reagan.
It's funny looking.
Everybody's trying to be Ronald Reagan.
Someone should have a picture.
Everybody's
next to
trying to be Ronald Reagan.
Clint Eastwood from The Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
What's your point? What's your point?
You can have anyone on your picture.
Wait, I know, dude. You want people to vote. I get it.
I want people to vote.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why? When you won't.
Yeah.
When you won't take the time.
Yes, I go out my way to tell people to
American.
vote. I'm in those lines. I have my paper clip and stuff.
Imagine
I
being
have only a paper clip with my papers, and I hold it like this. And I go, man,
you
people
don't
need
even have a clipboard.
Yeah, people need a vote.
You're like,
I can't afford a clipboard.
You're like, clipboard? I only got a paper clip.
And I go out there and I hope
sponsor
people
us
vote.
Sharpie paper clips.
You know, this guy was just like, he came to a line while we were going to watch a movie, and he was like,
are you guys registered to vote?
Vote, and I was like, no. And I felt bad because he was actually out there while training, wanting to get this thing signed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like for like animal shelters or something.
Oh, so you...
I was half paying attention.
So something you would have
signed
and made
it sounded like a good cause, but I wasn't registered to vote.
Yeah, well, hey.
You look like a guy who doesn't your words.
Is that what he said?
No, that's what he said. That. You look like a guy who doesn't look like he votes. Yes.
Me?
No, that's what you told that to me. Remember when
at the beginning of this episode?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. And
yes,
I
like
so
and
weird.
Subscribe to this podcast. Do whatever you can.
Hey,
I'm glad people are
seriously,
listening.
if you
it's
do,
all fun.
There's gonna be a Patreon.
It's all fun.
You're gonna give us. You're gonna give us
we do
your
it
money.
for more for us than you.
We don't do
but
it for
our
you.
friendship depends on
But
you.
our friendship does depend on you. If you guys don't like, subscribe, comment, and share, then like I said, what's the point of me and Nick even being friends?
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys are tearing us apart because you guys need to get more people here. It's a pyramid scheme. This show is a pyramid scheme. Get more people into this show, and they'll get more people into this show, and then we'll be Joe Rogan.
We'll literally start.
We'll literally become Joe Rogan.
Oh, yeah, we'll literally become Joe Rogan.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. All right, that's it, folks. We were gonna try to do a longer episode.
Did you press the button right when we started?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I don't remember it. Wow, such a good podcast.
Wait, do you think did I press freaks right? Yeah,
I don't
pressed
know.
Freaks. I clapped and then I pressed freaks.
Oh yeah,
because I hit record prior to,
yeah, and then you clap.
and then I clapped and then freaks and then.
Why don't you just do the pingy?
snapper?
Yeah, you got the snapper.
Because this is still from episode 34. What are we on? What is this? Episode 40?
Yeah.
This is episode.
No,
40?
I thought it was 39.
Is this 39?
I think so.
Is it? I'm pretty sure it's 40.
No, it's 39.
Let's find out real quick so we don't look like jackasses. Jackasses. My friends are jackasses.
If you see
Guess
my
what?
friends, they're just a bunch of jackasses. They jump off roofs. They jump off of bikes. They'll jump off a jet ski every time they like.
Yeah, this is going to be episode 39.
This is episode 39. You
Let the
can only
freaks
wish
speak.
that more come out. If the Brady Bunch were here, they would be the next people behind me. Back singing, back singing with the Brady Bunch.
With the Brady Bunch. Back singing with the Brady Bunch. We're gonna kill a minute so we can get a whole hour of this
How
episode.
many are there?
How many are there?
I don't even grow up watching
watching
the Brady Bunch. What is Andy Griffin? What is it really about?
What the fuck was Ron Howard doing?
What was he doing?
Ron Howard.
It was speaking to destiny, 'cause later he'd be in other things. It was us like destiny being in the Andy Griffin show.
Woo, I heard he used to get drunk. I heard he used to get drunk. I heard he used to get drunk. Yeah. Thanks for listening to Let the Freak Speak. I'm Nathaniel, horchata Lopez.
I'm Nicholas Salsa Valenzuela.
Make sure rate, ride, watch, all that stuff, dude. You guys heard it from me.